فري كيس فري صوري صور بلاش يعدنوش بوزة تشيز take me a picture blind يا فيديو كيس
Yo, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. About to go in real quick on the video clip in which you just saw, which contained a girl who was apparently, from all the articles about it I can find, who was apparently a German girl inside of a refugee camp giving out free kisses. As you can see, she's wearing a sign around her neck. It's not really readable and shit, but I'm assuming it says free kisses because that's what the guys are saying it says, and well, you know, what is she really doing there? You know, and that's what people do a lot with the free hugs and stuff, and I think she was just doing it with the free kisses. Now, this was actually before the New Year's Eve attacks. You know, this video has been up for a few months, so this was like maybe 2 weeks or a week before the New Year's attacks on the women in Cologne, whatever. So what I basically want to say about this, one, oh, I know this makes racist people piss off. This makes racist people piss off, because you know what? The simple fact that we all know that girls do this. We know that girls do this in general. There's some girls who go around giving free hugs and guys who go around giving free hugs, but more so there's girls who go around giving free kisses. They do this. But for some people, they get so angry when they see one of theirs giving out free kisses to different types of men. They get a little upset. Oh, you might be a little racist, and not saying there's something wrong with that. You know, you can't help how you feel. All you can really help is what you do. So if you see this as a white man and it bothers you that this, in your opinion, and mine too, beautiful white girls being kissed by some guys of another race or culture, whatever, whichever you care about more, and it kind of bothers you, I mean, I understand that. You understand? You can't really help how you feel, but what are you going to do about it? That's what makes you a real racist or not. You understand? Because if she's not being hurt, I don't see the problem. If it's something she wants to do, I don't see the problem. If it's really a problem in your country, it should be legal. It isn't, so she's doing it, and that's what's going down. But she looks a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to front. She looks a little uncomfortable. And I'm not for a second going to try to blame the refugees for this, because she's in there wearing a sign. But she does look a little uncomfortable. I honestly don't think she was exactly aware of what she was doing. And I guess one thing I gotta admit, this might sound a little racist about me, but one thing we have to start understanding about people from different countries and stuff is, yeah, we may be of different races and stuff. You can ignore that, that's fine, but it's not always a good idea to ignore the culture of a person. How they typically do things from the country in which they come from. That is a little different. Fuck the race, it's the ideology. And that's what a lot of people complain about. So, just to be honest, a lot of these guys come from countries where, you know, you don't see women dressed in sexy ways outside. You know, you can't really have sex when you want and stuff. I believe there's no porn in a lot of these countries. So you walking around in their camp giving out free kisses to you might be little just innocent kisses, but to a lot of them, it's a whole lot more. For a lot of these people, that might have came from those countries in which they don't have women who dress sexy, they're not allowed to watch porn, they're not allowed to have sex, all this stuff till they're married. A lot of these guys who come from that country get a kiss from you, and it means a lot, and it really turns them on. You can even find a lot of videos of refugees talking about, you know, my balls are big, what am I to do? I gotta have a woman, I should have a woman, this and that, I gotta do things. But just sounds kind of crazy to me. But you know, I'm not from their culture, so I don't exactly understand why they feel the need to announce that, especially on camera, which there's many videos of it on YouTube. You know, it's kind of strange to me, but hey, they're from where they're from. But basically, what I'm basically saying here is, the race of the person isn't the problem, it's the culture. It's the culture. Now, what this girl is doing, yeah, it's a pure innocent thing in her mind, but she's not fully educated on where a lot of these people might come from, because she looks very uncomfortable. You could go watch the clip again. Just look at how, I think she does like the one guy though, the last guy who kissed her, because I watched the kiss numerous times, and if she really didn't want to kiss him, I didn't see the point of her putting her arms out trying to hold his hands. Go watch the kiss again. She puts her hands out, tries to hold his hands, and he doesn't want to hold her hand. He just wants a kiss, then he like kind of shoos her away and walks off. It looks like she's into that guy, but everyone else looks a little uncomfortable. Like when a video first starts, Someone kissed her, she kind of didn't really look like she wanted. That one guy, she looked all for it. Just the way she was just like putting her hands out and everything. Like, if you don't really want to kiss somebody, you're not going to naturally put your hands out and try to hold their hand. If you think I'm bullshitting, go look at it. I'm looking at it right now, make sure I'm not bullshit. Right, she puts her hands out. First guy tries to kiss her. She's not really into it. She laughs, she hides her face. Tall dude comes over, after the tall dude holds her, and she kisses that guy. She puts her hands out to try to hold his hand. She tried to hold his hand. She wasn't trying to push away, she was trying to hold it. Look how her thumb reacts once his hand touches her hand. She tries to hold his hands. She tries. Even after the kiss was over, her hands were kind of still up. She was into that guy. She was into that guy. You can let me know what you think, but she was into that guy. But she still probably looked uncomfortable because of how the other guys possibly were behaving around her. Maybe they're a little wilder than she expected. Maybe they were kissing her more times than she wanted. Hey, that could be very true, but then again, she's not educated on the culture where a lot of them come from, and that's very rare. You know, in a lot of these countries, a white woman is like shit. You know, a white woman is like top tier type of woman. So a young, attractive white girl in a refugee camp, wearing shorts, I believe, looking good, giving out free kisses, you might end up in an uncomfortable situation. You understand? Now, I'm not blaming her. She just didn't know, and I'm not blaming them because free kisses, they don't really know. They're like, free kisses, okay, I'm gonna kiss you. Like, she's wearing a fucking sign that says free kisses. You understand? They're not doing anything really bad to her. They're not hitting her. They're not holding her down. There's guys who aren't even paying her any attention in the background. They don't even give a fuck. You understand? So I'm not trying to paint this picture of refugees are crazy. They're just from a different environment, which means they're going to react to things differently than most people in her environment do. They're going to react differently. You know, maybe when she does that in the normal streets of Germany, most of the dudes just walk by and ignore her. But in this place, I don't think most guys are going to read that and just ignore it. You know, she's going to get a different reaction than what she's used to. So let me know what you guys basically think about her giving out free kisses to the refugees. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Me, I can't say yes or no. I mean, she has the right to do it. You know, I don't think she's doing a bad thing, but I just think she was biting off more than she can chew. You know, she didn't really know exactly what to expect. And she's going to learn today. She's going to learn today, you feel me? And that's basically it, people. And, oh, wait, no. And I know, I just finished watching some videos. Before this one, they were talking about how some Muslim guys were saying how they marry like 4 to 5 Muslim women, 4 to 5 women, and they have a lot of kids, and that Europe's white population is going to decrease greatly over the next 10 years because they usually only marry one woman, where they can marry a lot of women and they have a lot of children. And they're talking about that shit. So I'll be sure to get to that topic in the video this week too. So stay tuned. All right. And I'm basically out. And I started a GoFundMe page. You can GoFund me for no reason if you want. And I'm out. Later.